For more updates on the presidential and National Assembly elections, former Resident Electoral Commissioner in Akwa Ibom State, Mike Igini, joins me on the program. Thank you for joining us. Well, I'm curious, do you think INEC is fully prepared for this important election?
Well, thank you very much. I'm very sure that from the reports that you got from various parts of the country, it's very clear that INEC is up and doing in preparing for tomorrow's election. And as you all know, preparation for this election began shortly after the 2019 election, because the end of one electoral cycle commences the other one. So really, INEC job has been ongoing. It has been work in progress, and tomorrow is where you are going to have the election. And that is clearly evident from the reports from the various states that you have put out there.
So, Mr. Igini, talk us through the process of voting using the BVAS for accreditation.
Yes, I think that first and foremost, the first thing that we need to do now that we have less than a few hours to the election, and some of these you have already highlighted, with respect to security, that we need to speak about very strongly, is that today I will expect that all Nigerians, that first you need to know is to locate your polling units. You locate your polling unit. And how do you do that? Just you have your smartphone, just type, go to Google, cvr.admin.inec Nigeria. Once you go there, it's going to take you straight, ask you to put your name, the date of birth. The next thing is going to take you straight to your polling unit, because you check what you call, you check your status. It will take you straight to your polling unit. So you need to know that first. Now, tomorrow elections is one important elections that every Nigerian must come out and vote. Interestingly, the level of enthusiasm that have been shown by the people of this country is unprecedented. It has never happened before. And so my optimism about tomorrow, and many Nigerians, many of whom are returning back to the country, as at yesterday, last week, many Nigerians who are in the UK, other parts of the world, who registered, are back to the country. And so this election will show our character, the kind of person we are, because today you have the new Electoral Act that has changed, repealed all the provisions that have been used to rig elections that were resisted for 20 years. They are gone. You no longer have that anymore. Number two is the fact that INEC have developed what we call innovations to address historical challenges of election service delivery. We know that a credible election that reflects the will of the people is what rekindle people's interest in the ballot as the best means of expression of the will of the people in democracy. In terms of process and procedure, tomorrow, you must go to the polling unit, which is going to open by 8 o'clock, about 8:30, with your PVC. Now, at the polling unit, you are going to use the BVAS. The BVAS has brought tremendous energy of integrity to the electoral process. And these are the following features of the BVAS. First, the use of the BVAS is compulsory from Abia State to Zamfara by way of alphabetical order. The use of the BVAS is compulsory. Number two, the BVAS is used to verify, to confirm a voter by ensuring the enthronement of the principle of one person, one ballot, one vote in any electoral democracy. That is what it has brought to achieve. Number three is that this BVAS, nobody can bypass it. This BVAS is one that would ensure that, for example, in the unlikely event that one out of your 10 fingers could not be confirmed, assuming in the unlikely event, INEC now do what they call biometer, which of course...
Igini, you've spoken so extensively about the BVAS, but I have two quick questions for you. One, what if the beavers fails to accredit the voter? Can that individual vote?
The beavers, we have no records to show that the beavers could not accredit anybody. We don't have such record.
All right.
And this is the reason why I give you more reason again.
Okay, I'm afraid we may not be able to take all of those reasons. You know, we just, we are really constrained with time. But then, do you think INEC server can actually be hacked when collating election results?
Again, we have no records of hacking in the entire 105 elections that have been conducted. Far more important is the fact that at the polling units, every party agent will be given what they call a duplicate hard copy of the result. Assuming, even though we don't have such record, even though there are effort try to do so, but they all fail woefully. What about the one that have been given to your party agent? Will that hard copy be hacked? Can that be hacked?
Great
the answer
question.
is no. Over and above that is that at the polling unit, the results in Form EC60E will be copied into another result form they call EC60E for the people. We call it the People's Form EC8A.
Right,
that result will be pasted in the polling unit.
Right.
You cannot do hacking a hard copy of result given to a party agent.
Okay. Finally, Mr. Igini, in the build-up to the election, we got reports of the death of one of the candidates in Enugu State. And now INEC has postponed actually the election in that senatorial district. What is your reaction to this?
Of course, INEC has acted in line with the current provision of the 2022 Electoral Act, Section 34 or so, to the effect that when we have such situation, the election had to be postponed and the party involved, if she wanted to present a candidate for election, it has within 40 days to conduct another primary. It is our hope that that will be going on by next week, and they submit a name of a new candidate to INEC, and that is why INEC has postponed it in line with the provision of the Act.
Thank you so much, former Resident Electoral Commissioner in Akwa Ibom State, Mike Igini, for talking to us on the program today. Thanks a lot.